It looks like money. Dr. Lide has done over 50 billion in real estate transactions. I like his story because it's not a story that way I saw him. No, I knew when he started this thing. He was not making sales. I used to not even take him seriously. Sir. I said this kind of one with the wear glasses, can't be doctor. Yeah, this one will go back to medical practice after. Okay, not go back. He's a force in the industry in Nigeria. In fact, he has a book coming out very soon. So like I want you to talk to this talk to these real estate people here on how to make sales in this industry. Okay. How you overcame your challenges. Just for like 10-15 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Paul, and thanks for all that you do. So I remember one of the major first time I encountered Paul Fo. Okay, the first one I think was, then I was not yet into real estate. It was in a Fela Durotoye program, Gemstone. I think that was the first time I encountered you. Then, yeah, that was the first time. But then I was not even into real estate. I've not yet known I would even do real estate. I was still looking for what, yeah. So the second time, it was in Lagos Business School. Then it was sponsored by this Landway, yeah. So after that training, a lot changed for me. I remember you talking about dressing properly, and the way you present yourself, the way you talk to people, and you gave a lot of points, but that was one of the things that changed the game for me, because after that training, I remember I took a lot of notes. Then I took notes, I wrote down like crazy. Then the one that I really applied after that training was when I got home, I changed my wardrobe.
Wow.
I changed my wardrobe. I brought out all the old clothes I've been using in a long time. Because before I came into real estate, there's this mentality of keeping old clothes in your wardrobe. Clothes I've used in university, clothes I've used for a long time. I will not want to throw it away. I will not. I'll just keep it, and I will not know. It was from sales. I now understood that, wow, how you look is how people would buy from you.
Yeah.
How you look is how people will buy from you. And so I had to go back. You even mentioned something like that even if it's one suit you have, it's better than a professional suit. Is still better than having 10 clothes that are not good. So
yeah.
I had to go do shopping. I did shopping.
Can you imagine? I didn't know I had such an impact on you, bro.
Yeah, I did. Everything changed. I gave out everything. I changed my wardrobe and I bought new clothes, and that alone like changed a lot for me. Like my image, appearance, everything, like it changed a lot.
Wow.
Then, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How did you feel when you made your first real estate sale? I mean, you've done over 50 billion in transactions. But there's something about the first sale, right, Joy? The first sale is like when you first fell in love, right? How did that feel when the first commission hits your account?
Okay, the first sale I made was I was distributing flyer in a marketplace.
Whoa!
Then the person I gave that flyer, then I looked down on her because she dressed. She was just some person who just sell rice. She sell rice for market. Just gave her flyer. Like my mind was like, this one is not my target audience, so she can't buy. So, and she called me 2 weeks later and she paid completely for the property. So that first experience now like made me understand that, wow, your target audience sometimes may dress down. They may wear bedroom slippers. You might find them in odd places like marketplaces, like Alaba. They can be selling rice. They can be selling puff. Person who is fried puff can. Even I heard about it from another person too that said someone buying puff bought a house. Somebody buying puff bought a house recently, paid completely. Like, yeah, we look down on people that do all those petty jobs a lot and think that this person can buy. We are now looking at people wearing suits, tie. In fact,
and some of those people don't have money.
Dress.
You're muted. Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I've started finding out now, the big boys, they don't try to impress. They don't try. It's like as if people that dress up sometimes are faking. They're like the Instagram kind of people that fake it to make it. Yet they are dressing up well, wearing everything, wearing suits, wearing everything.
When they are wear their property as clothes.
Yeah. A big man can wear short sneakers and t-shirts.
Yes.
He won't wear suits, he won't overdo things, and he will buy houses, pay for it at once.
Yes.
When they come from, they dress simple, they don't just do anyhow. Then another one I learned from you, of course, was this knowing your target audience.
Oh yeah.
Knowing your target audience. You can meet them from where you can meet them from. Like knowing target audience too can be a game changer.
Because, serious.
For instance, if you are selling real estate, you must know where you see your target audience, like in the airport, where you can see people buy golf club, Ikoyi Golf Club, different golf clubs. Just sign up for any golf club today. But it will cost you money. It can change your game overnight. Any major golf club. Then churches where big people worship, where the rich men worship. Ikoyi Church, Redeemed David of
City of David.
Christ Embassy, Banana Island Church, Redeemed in Banana Island, churches in Magodo.
So if I hear you correctly, Dr. Ladi, basically what you're saying is that go where the traffic is.
Yeah, go where the traffic is.
Because guys, are you listening to me? Are you all here?
Yes, we are listening, sir.
Is everybody here? Apart from any other person, are you all here?
Yes, sir, we are.
Dr. Ladi, I told people in my community once, I think last year, I said anytime we are not making sense as humans, it's because of the following things. It's either you have a traffic problem, you have an offer problem, or you're in the wrong market.
Yes.
So it's either you don't have traffic, that means nobody's seeing you, and you are not seeing them. You have the wrong offer, you don't have a good product, yes, or you are in the wrong market. So I use this example to explain that. Said, let's say for example, a guy is single and is working in an office where all the women there are married. He's single, he's good looking, he has a good salary. So he has a great offer, but it's in the wrong market and there's no traffic. And women don't used to come to his office because men product then they sell. I don't know if you understand me. He has a great offer. He doesn't have traffic. He's in the wrong market. Okay. Yeah, guys, you understand what I just said? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, Dr. Lady, when you say you were in the... I just want to be dissecting what you're saying now. You went to a marketplace where that means there's traffic there. You had an offer. You are selling property. Is it not so?
Yes, now.
You had a conversation with a woman. I think she was a market.
Yes.
So are you seeing the connection? So I am just breaking down holistically what you did, which can be applied to anywhere. Go where the traffic is.
Go where the traffic is.
Yes, now. Have an offer. Is it not so?
Yes.
Yes. Be in the right market. Why are you trying to sell property to people that already have 40 houses or they don't even have the money at all. You're in the wrong market now.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong market now. Continue, sir. Continue, Jerry.
Yeah. So from target audience, I learned that I can't go to a school now that a poor man
Child.
goes to.
Exactly.
I can't be going to trenches schools.
Exactly.
If you're a realtor, you have to, if you want to prospect in a school, because you know that, okay, it's closing time or closing time when they'll come and pick up their kids.
Children.
British International School,
Uh-huh.
Adrao, Grande School that they are paying 2 million, 3 million, 5 million per term. Those people have that money. They have the initial deposit, the down payment for that house, that high ticket land, or even multiple plots or acres of land. So I target big schools, not because I've done that mistake before. I've done the presentation in a school that it was a poor man's school.
When the wrong market. When the wrong market. You had a great offer. But you were in the wrong market and there was no traffic there.
Yeah.
Wow. It's powerful. Also, lady, I want to ask you another question about mindset. What, you may not tell us everything, but what typically runs through your mind when those doubts come to you and say, maybe even when you started, you have, maybe then you didn't even have your own property, and yet somebody says you should go and sell property of 40 million, 30 million. How do you talk to yourself when your mind tells that, this thing deal, people go buy? Can people pay for this? How do you convince yourself?
Yeah, how I convince myself is like every morning I listen to affirmations. I listen to sales affirmations and I repeat those sales affirmations to psych me up and prepare my mind mentally for big things that may have, like the environmental things that may have entered my programming. I use those affirmations to reprogram myself to think big and be ready to attract big things to myself.
This is powerful.
It works like magic.
This is powerful. Okay, guys, the floor is open. Do you have a question for Dr. Olaide? The guy does over 50 billion in transactions. So you should have a question for him. Any question, please? Joy.
Yes, I do.
Let's Joy go first. Ladies first. Joy.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Laide, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
One of your fan, you should know that by now. Follow you bumper to bumper.
Bumper to bumper. I like that.
In fact, the dance you released today, I was still sharing with you.
Oh, he released a dance today?
Yes, I saw it today. I was like, this man, you don't introduce that, so. Anyway, you mentioned, you spoke so well about the targeting thing, which
Awesome.
was what I was going to say when Coach asked things that we have discovered and we think we want to position ourselves for. My personal challenge right now, even before now, real estate is something I always say that God brought me into. Because myself and real estate, if it were me, if it was my former me, we are two different sides. You know? Yes, because I'm someone that I hardly remember things. You can't take me to a place and I'm able to go there myself. You understand? So I just want to believe it was God that brought me here. And another thing is my husband. Some of the people around me knows that real estate for me, it's like I don't want to use the word struggle. I'm not struggling. It's like do I call it a battle? You know, like my husband is not in this business with me. It's not even something he believes in. Even all my little wins, it has been, you know, that kind of expression you get. But I still believe God that by the time I hit my first million billions, the story must change.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to hit at is when he said we should go to places, I don't have that privilege. In fact, the question Coach first asked, I wanted to say my challenge is my client base. I wish I could have quality client base. Even in church, it's by grace I joined what's it called?
The department.
The department. It's someone that going out, it just have to be. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I can't go to all those places Dr. Laide mentioned. I can't even say, So how do I work around that? I can't just say I want to go and join like club what when I know rather I choose marriage. Do you get me, sir?
I fully understand you.
You
are saying because of the restrictions of your marriage?
Yes. There was one time.
And also your personality.
Kind of.
Okay, should I?
Yeah. How do I meet? How do I mingle? How do I meet with people that I feel are my target audience? Because my own target audience should be corporate bodies, expatriates, because I love commercial real estate.
Yeah, man. I mean, you have to figure but let the lady speak. I have something else to say. Dr. Lady, go ahead. Answer the question for her.
Okay, should I come in?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, bust your bubble. The statistics of people that are doing well in real estate, that are doing well, the statistics of the highest number of people that do very well are married women. I know that one now. Like, okay, in Billionaire Realtors Group, I'm a portfolio manager and business development manager. Majority of those that sell regularly are mothers, married women.
Wow.
They do school runs. They go and pick their children from school. They drop their children in school. They have so much responsibilities, and they have a husband, and because of all those things together, they still do well.
Wow.
They are one of the most successful realtors. Even they do well than many men. So someone like you, first, there are many people like you doing very well in this real estate business. They have a husband, they have children, they have responsibility. They even have parents that they'll take care of.
That they are supporting.
So I feel that what you need to change more, you need to work on your mindset. Your mindset. Then you need to also work on your if you have limiting beliefs, because from some of the things you are saying, I can detect limiting beliefs that you need to work on. There are some limiting beliefs that are limiting you already because you think you are married, or because you now think that those things would prevent you from achieving your sales goals. So you need to reframe those limiting beliefs to empowering beliefs. Some of the things that you think will stop you, those are some things that can even make you become more successful.
Wow.
Your husband can even become your greatest cheerleader if you walk around changing this limiting belief to an empowering belief. Because I've seen how many husbands now become the greatest cheerleader,
supporters of their wives, yeah.
Especially when she starts to do well. And there are many ways people get clients. Some people don't even do physical prospecting.
Yes.
Some people
just digital.
Some people is just YouTube they're using to get clients. They don't even from YouTube, they get a lot of leads. Some people is from sponsored ads on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some people you say you like corporate, then that means you need to master LinkedIn too.
Yes.
A lot of HNIs are on LinkedIn.
Wow. So like this answer is so powerful. Let's clap for that. That's powerful. Wow. Joy, did you get value from this answer?
Yes, I did.
But, wow. I got a ton of value myself. Fantastic. All right. Somebody else has a question for Dr. Lighty. Go ahead. Who's next?
Coach. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I think Mrs. Joy wants to say something.
Who?
Miss Joy, she was calling you now. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. No, she has answered. She has asked a question.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So for
Yeah.
me, thank you very much, Dr. Ade. I've been following you since I started real estate. Then you and Mr. Pompo, you guys have really shaped. I've been to Lagos just once, and I've sold plenty properties in Lagos. I mean, I could not go to Lagos because of schooling and all, but so just hearing you guys talk, motivate and all. And thank you very much. So I wanted to ask, I'm being led to move into a different market in the real estate. And before I was marketing properties in Lagos and all, but now I want to move into the southeast, like sell luxury properties in the southeast. But I have, because I feel like there's a market there. It's developing and there are different properties there, and their clients. I know the things that limit people from buying from the market, and now I just want to focus my sales and my voice to it, and just keep giving values back to that. But I just have this fear, this is something new. I've not seen people doing this. Like, should I really go? Should I really leave the entire Lagos and Abuja that I was marketing and go into it? Because yesterday, Mr. Popo was saying something about choosing one thing and just focusing on that one thing. So right now, after that yesterday's class, I was thinking, if I stop marketing the Lagos properties and all of that, and then the small price, the properties of less than 5 million naira and all I used to market. So will I keep waiting till maybe I have a client that wants to buy the high level properties in the southeast that I want before I make sales? Do I have to just focus on it? I don't know if my question is
very, very valid question.
Do I have to just focus on?
Yes, Dr. Ladi, please give that shoot.
So I really want
Okay, this is a
how
very
go about
good
it,
very valid question.
I know
you are migrating a bit to the east, or you just want to focus on the east?
I've been
migrating to that location.
Where do you live now?
Yes, I'm
Where do
migrating
you
to
live?
the market. I live in Anambra. I schooled in Nnamdi
Okay.
Azikiwe. I live in
No,
Anambra State.
where are you living now?
I
Where
want
do
to
you
live
stay?
here. Anambra State. Okay.
Okay, Anambra State.
Okay.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. So I like it as you mentioned Anambra. Do you know why I said so? Can you hear me?
No, sir.
Yes, you can hear you.
Yeah, why
I
I
can
said
hear
I
you,
like
sir.
people mention Anambra is that I have somebody that I introduced into real estate going to 2 years now. Within 1 year, she started winning top selling award. She started winning the top selling realtor award. She has won SUVs. She has traveled, and within 1 year, all these things happened for her. And right now, guess where she's based in?
Abuja.
Guess where?
Lagos.
She's based in Anambra.
It's a lie, Dr. Ladi. Eh?
She's based in
Wow.
and she's selling more than a lot of Lagos-based realtors from that Anambra.
You mean she's selling Lagos properties and she's based in Anambra?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anambra State. Even if you want, I can even link you with that person so that you can go and meet her
and be inspired. Please do, I beg.
I would love that. Please do.
How you take do it? Because even people in Lagos are like, how does this lady do it? And guess what? I now found out that it's not just only her. She has a team in Anambra, group of ladies that are doing very well from that place. And
she's smart.
They're smashing Lagos sales that some people living in this Lagos cannot even close. And she's based in Anambra.
Wow.
Dr. Ladi, as our upline and as a manager and as a leader, what are one or two things that you observe that you think she's doing repeatedly? Maybe more, but two things that you observe that you think she's doing repeatedly that has been helping her. Because this story is very remarkable. What do you guys think? What do you think she's doing repeatedly?
One thing I realized is that she does she puts out quality content.
Are you seeing it? What did we call that? Wait, what did we call that yesterday? Is it SOM or SOV?
SOV.
Share of what?
Marketing.
No, share of voice. That's share of voice. So her share of voice is very high. Is it also?
Yeah.
Regardless of her location.
Yes.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, sir. Wow.
She bought a house in one of the estates that we are selling. So,
Hey, I don't stand. She buy house. Hey.
Wow.
so
Jesus.
bought a house. She's a mother of 3. She's a mother of 3.
Jesus Christ.
3 children. Even whenever there's big events in Lagos, like
She flies down.
She flies down to Lagos. So she'll spend like a week or 2 weeks sometimes in Lagos. She'll do videos. She'll come to Lagos, do videos in all those estates for like 2 weeks or even 1 week sometimes. Then she'll now go back and start using those content for like another 1 month. Or even 2 months.
I need to see that woman. I love the woman already. Kai!
She's killing it big time.
Wow.
She's killing it. Then another thing I noticed about her again, she has a can-do spirit.
Attitude.
She believes she can do it.
Yes, sir.
She believes she can do things. God, even developers, they always like if there's something new, like they want to reach out to her. She's based in Anambra. They want to reach out to her that lady, Linda, where is she?
Can you imagine?
Anambra State.
This is very powerful. Meanwhile, unbeknown to us, the common narrative that all big realtors are in Abuja and Lagos. As if if you're not there, you're not going to make money. Or London. Or Dubai.
She's even raising a team. She's even raising a team of ladies that are in that place.
Can you imagine?
All of them flew into Lagos when we had a program. They flew in Anambra people. They took plane. Even she now came to Abuja again. She flew into like tickets again. She paid for her ticket. God, like it still be
surprising you, yes.
Because many people in her shoes complain, but she's
Kai. So does that answer your question?
Sometimes she will bring when they are on holidays. If there's holidays,
she'll bring her children.
The 3 children, she'll bring them to site inside car. Even when she was doing when she bought that house, we did a video with the 3 kids from Anambra. Snap in front of her house that she bought. Wow.
Are you guys inspired, everybody?
Wow.
Are you in this class? Are you in this class? Are you one of this class?
I am.
For everybody, put on your camera if you can. Why not? The story they make on a cold is the story making you cold, making you think about your life. Are you thinking about your life?
It's very inspiring.
Learning work from that. Lagos realtors, they learn work.
You know, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, go ahead.
You know, I saw you.
In Lagos, I've been learning that. This lady, they take to her. Like, in 1 month, I remember last year. In 1 month, she achieved millions, like 150 million in 1 month.
Wow.
Like people are wondering, how did she do it? How did she do it? And she's not in Lagos. She's not living in Lagos.
But they won't study the way she's doing it. That's the problem. They just conclude saying that grace. Dr. Lady, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. I'm very, very, very grateful.
Thank you.
What do we say to Dr. Lady?
Dr.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, sir.
You want to say something else?
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, I wanted to say thank you because last year, on the BRG group chat, Dr. Ali mentioned somebody, Mr. Matthew Adesanya. He shared his success story, and I reached out to Mr. Matthew, and since then we've been friends. He has been a great help. Through him, I've made like 2 sales in the Southeast. Like I think my first million, it was Mr. Matthew that like inspired me.
Oh,
he's really inspired now.
Okafor, you're on fire tonight too.
I'm really inspired, and it's just a confirmation to what you told me, Coach. Now you know you asked what is our limit, and I told you my share of voice.
Yes.
Everything he said now is just a confirmation.
You just confirmed that your SOV needs to go up a notch, right?
Yes.
Everybody, holla,
Yes,
share a voice.
Yes,
Share a voice.
That is our language, it's our language. This quote is our own language. How many of you would tell your friends to come for the next real estate quotes? Say, Coach, look, this thing, we are gaining value from this thing.
Yes.
Dr. Lady, you are so amazing, man. Please stay if you want to stay. If you want to go, you can go. But hey, I want to say thank you so much. God bless you. I want to share some really deep thoughts here quickly that will be of benefit to you. We will tie up a lot of things that Dr. Lady has said. I'm going to teach from a different perspective that you're going to enjoy. It's going to be very tactical and very, 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 very practical. Let's look at the sales process today. What is a process? A process is a consistent, repeatable, predictable, and scalable way to generate prospects, and a consistent, predictable to convert them into money. It's like a conveyor belt. You know, you move them from stage 1 to stage 2. It's like a train. It starts somewhere and it ends at a place called a load of cash. We talked about attention yesterday, isn't it? True or false?
True, sir. True.
True or false? And we said yesterday that at the end of the day, you cannot have, nobody will show interest in your business if you have not gotten their attention. Is it not so?
True.
Right?
True, sir. True, sir.
Right? So it is critically
Yes, sir.
important that you show attention. I was listening to a marketing strategy. This guy is a professor. You know, Dr. Mark is a professor in Australia. The guy said, listen to me, I took a picture of my ass, man. He writes an article. Someone said, why did you do that? He said, well, he regrets it somehow, but he got the attention of the world. He said the name of the game is attention. You gotta find attention. How many of you know Monet, that singer? She's very popular, very beautiful African American singer. You know her? She was training on Twitter yesterday. What did she do? She was singing, just took off her dress. Showed her boobs. The whole world scatter yesterday. They're looking for attention. So there are different ways to get attention, either through an ungodly way or through a godly way. True of us. Come on now. True of us now. Hello. How many of you know that sometimes Davido and Wizkid will just a fight for nothing's sake? Now I heard that they use you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, am I talking to somebody? Because without attention, there is no intent. Now your level of attention will be tied to your values. I'm not gonna feel remove my shirt. I'm not gonna be naked. I'm not gonna feel I'm a babu. I'm a boo. I'm a zuzu.
Boy, you can give us your voice. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. But guess what? That guy, Babu, I saw that he's releasing a song with Terry G. I don't know if you know Terry G. That guy that used to have a bell.
Yes.
Can you imagine those two people, crazy people, combined together? That's madness. Attention. Let me see you there, Buga. Lo, 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 lo. That guy's attention. Buga made that boy so rich. Two of us. Hello. So if you're not getting attention, guess what? Because people's attention are divided. TikTok, they divide their attention. Dancing challenge, they divide their attention. Why do you think all these musicians? Exactly. Anytime they release a song, they'll tell you to I'm unavailable. I don't know. They no go see I'm unavailable. Now attention now. Is it not so? You gotta get somebody's attention. And that's why when you're talking on Instagram or any video, you need to come out with a unique way of getting attention. Yeah. Your own unique way. You gotta get my attention. If not, there will not be any consideration for intent. So I don't want to go into that. You know the tools to get attention. And one of the benefits of attention is that it increases your share of voice. True or false? True of us. It increases your share of voice. I wrote two comments on Today Edna's page. There was a girl that was talking about football. She talked about football so well. I wrote a long comment. If you know the number of followers I got from that comment, even till now, someone even DM me yesterday say, "Sir, that you said about podcasting." I wrote that comment like 2 months ago. That comment has gotten over 2,000 likes. Attention. Oh. But then let's look at prospecting. When you get the attention, you got to prospect. You know what this is what prospecting means. You are extracting paying clients from your chosen marketing channel. Your Instagram, your Facebook. I want to get tactical right now. Watch this. Prospecting is a verb. Somebody say verb.
It's a verb.
That means an action word. You cannot wait for prospect to come to you, because if you don't hunt, you don't eat. If you don't hunt, you will not eat. That girl there for Anambra, they sell property for Lagos. What's she doing? She's shooting those videos. She'll come to Lagos, she'll do 1 week of content. She's hunting. She knows that if she doesn't hunt, she won't feed those children. Now from Anambra in the east, where all the big properties is in Lagos and Abuja, she's bought house. Man, there are some realtors, real estate agents in Lagos and Abuja. They never get land. They don't get land. Hey, is it not the same internet woman is using? The same internet. The same internet. Maybe if you check out why she answers a DM faster than everybody. I might talk to somebody. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So she understands that prospecting is a verb. It is an action word. Knowing that if you don't hunt, you will not eat. The good thing about prospecting is that it's like a law. The more time, if you increase the percentage whereby you are in front of people that can pay you, or on the phone with people that can pay you, the odds will increase disproportionately in your favor. My God, I'm teaching better than amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I go on? So you gotta hunt.
Yes, sir.
And let's get to the specific ways to hunt. Before we do that, let's look at these statistics. This is from HubSpot. I love this stat a lot because it shows a lot about where we are. The statistics says that 72% of companies with less than 50 new prospects a month did not achieve their sales targets or sales goals. 15% of companies with 51 to 100 new prospects did not achieve their sales goals. For companies that generate from between 101 to 200 new prospects a month, only 4% of those companies missed their sales target. What is this telling you? What is this telling you?
The more I prospect, the
Oh
more
yeah.
chances I am.
In fact, what it's telling you is that you must ensure that your pipeline is filled up. If your sales pipeline is empty or leaky, your pocket will be empty and leaky.
That means you need to do more.
Oh yes.
Is that for you missing class?
Am I talking to somebody? In fact, you must have more prospect than you even need. Can I go ahead? Hello. So I got a call from a company to recruit salespeople for them. So even though I told the late guy I don't recruit salespeople, but there's something he said that was so powerful. The man said to me, said, Paul, over the last 1 year, when we call for interviews, a lot of smart, beautiful, talented young ladies come to my office for recruitment. But when there's no opportunity and we take a few of them, we find out that we did not record or save the CVs of the other ones. So right now we need people. We have to start from scratch. And I said to the guy, and I really, if you look at it, your company is the product. You're trying to sell your company to talented people. But you're saying that you don't have talented people because your prospecting list of talented people is not plenty. Am I talking to somebody? Do you understand it? It's the same concept. You don't look for prospects when you're hungry. That's not when you look for prospect. Because if you live ready, you will not have to get ready. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
If you live ready, there will be no need for you to get ready. So how do you do this specifically? I got very tactical here. Watch this. So where do you find prospects? Here are the 10 ways through which you can find prospects. Even Dr. Lyda has done 60 billion naira in real estate transactions. He told me by himself, one of them was his favorite, and I will show you that one. Number one, where do you find prospects? Is that not the question in your heart?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is not magic, I'm telling you. Number one is you turn your existing relationships into Salesforce. Let me prove this to you now. Yesterday, a big company called me. And the man said to me, they have never done this before in their company. The man said, he sells properties. The guy said, Paul, I can show you screenshots. Some of my friends have made over 10 million naira from me just referring people in their circle of influence to me. Say, so Paul, I want to institutionalize this. I want to tell everybody who has bought anything before. That's what he called me. We're designing a program for his company, an affiliate program, so that anybody who refers them will get a certain percentage. What he's doing is that he's using this concept called turning your existing relationships into a sales force. Now you can use that you can do that in your own way. How many of you believe that you have certain friends that know more people than you? Do you believe that?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I do. Sir.
All of us have those one or two friends that know a lot more people than us. Have you ever thought about doing it this way? And say to them, you know what? Usually my commission is 10%, for example. You know, my commission is 10%, for example. I am willing to split a portion of my commission to send a message to all your friends. If you help me, if you refer me to anybody and the person buys a property, you will get XYZ%. There's nobody that doesn't want an extra money. That is one way to get new sources, new leads. Number two, you want to go to physical networking events and conferences. It's a very, very good way to get leads. Very, very good way to get leads. A very, very good way to get leads. The other time I saw that the Nigerian Petroleum Association was doing a conference in a hotel. And the only real estate company I saw there that had a booth, an exhibition booth, was a company called Crockstone. I don't know if you know Crockstone. It's a real estate company. You know them?
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a big development company. They had a booth. There. And I said to myself, this makes a lot of sense. Because if you think about it, it is the people in the oil company that can buy the property. True of us.
True.
Yeah, so if the oil company is doing a conference, it makes sense to attend it. Is it not so?
True, yes,
If I
sir.
ask with a show of hands, how many of you have attended any form of conference that your target audience may be there? Most people have not. You want to sell to doctors, you have never attended a doctor's conference. You want to sell to lawyers, you have never attended a lawyer's conference. You want to sell to high-profile individuals, you have never attended a high-profile individual's conference. So how are you going to find them? And you find out one thing, when you meet people in certain conferences, they are more relaxed to converse with you. So you can use apps like Eventbrite to know the events that may take place in your city. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Right.
You can use Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Yes. And when you attend those events, be fully engaged. During break time, talk to people. When they say if you have any question, put up your hand and ask a question. And before you ask the question, don't just go like, my name is Emeka. Here's my question. No. You go like, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emeka. I help young families get their first property. My question is, did you see that? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You see, you should have a marketing mind. Every opportunity is a marketing mind. How many of you know this company called Waka Now? You know them? It's a
Yes,
big
sir.
technology company, good.
Yes.
So I had the founder of the company giving a conference at the conference that I spoke at in Elevation Church. He said when they were trying to grow and get money, get balls for their business, they went for a conference. He said that as he went for the conference, he told a few of his staff that when it's time for questions, right? He told the staff, ask me the questions. He planted all of them in the hall. I said, hey, this is your Waka Now thing. Tell us more about it. He said many people, his staff were not asking the questions. They didn't know that those were his staff. After the conference, people were not coming to him and said, this is your thing that people are asking about. Tell us more. I said that's where he raised his first funding. Oh. Did you guys get that?
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
sir.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You need to have a marketing mindset. A marketing mind. In your church, you may be doing a conference. Tell them you want to speak at that conference. Just ask. What's the words to tell you? Tell you no. Next, you want to go to property listing sites and update your profile there. And put your property there. I don't know how it happens in other parts of the world, but I know that in the UK, if you're looking for a house, you go to a property site. You go to and you look for if I'm you want to own certain keywords. Certain keywords. 5-bedroom, how to get your first 5-bedroom duplex in Lekki. Write an article about that. The SEO, the search engine optimization, will favor you. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
You want to look for partnership with power brokers. Question is, who are those power brokers? A lawyer is a power broker. A doctor is a power broker. The proprietors of a big school is a power broker. Why are they power brokers? Because they are always in conversations with the people that have the money. True or false?
True.
If you think about it, true of us.
True. Very
True.
Yes.
very true.
Yes. They are always in conversation with the people that have the money. A dentist is a power broker. Have you ever thought about dropping your flyer in a dentist in a dentist clinic? You know somebody that has money now can go to a dentist.
Yes, yes,
Ah.
yes. Very true.
Hello. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about talking to your family doctor and tell your family doctor, I'm not forcing you, but if you hear of anybody that comes to your hospital that talk about property, if you refer anybody to me, I will give you a commission. Be upfront with them. Let them say that they don't want, but just drop the seed in their hearts. That's a power broker. That's a power broker. That's a power broker. Because sometimes you don't know what. I told you guys yesterday, I was speaking for a conference this year, sorry, at a business retreat this year. The client says, Paul, I want somebody to talk on emotional intelligence. Can you talk on that? I said, no, I don't do that. I'll refer you to somebody that does it. I gave the job to somebody in my community. The man paid that lady 300,000 naira. God is my witness. I can remember that. 300K. Why? Because within that context, I am a power broker. Do you understand me?
True.
So you want to ask yourself, who are the power brokers related to property? What about people that do survey? What about architects? Hello? What about architects? What about people that do carpets? Interior decorators, paint, people that sell paint. Hello?
Yes, sir.
You want to think outside the box.
Hi.
So you want to talk to power brokers. Who are those power brokers that you can ask for to give you a referral? Or you can even, when I say partnership as well, yeah, I mean, you can do like some sort of like a webinar or an Instagram live or something with a power broker. Have you thought about going live with a lawyer? Have you thought about going live with a lawyer talking about property law? Have you thought about doing a webinar with a lawyer, with a survey person? How to survey your land? 5 mistakes that people do when they're doing their land survey. Can I go on?
Yes, sir.
This place is very quiet. Are you guys here?
Yes, we're here, sir.
Good.
We are here.
Next, you want to speak
Yes,
at
sir.
other
Yes, sir.
people's events. One of the ways for you to get leads as a real estate person is right now you are all speakers. If you are into real estate, you are a real estate consultant. Is that not what they call you people?
Yes, sir.
True.
And who is a consultant? Is an
Yes, sir.
educator. A consultant is an educator. You need to see yourself that way. A consultant is an educator. Is an educator, really. So I want you to start to change your role. It's not only coaches that should speak now. You should also speak. Because you are called a real estate consultant. Is it not so?
True.
If you are a real estate consultant, you should be looking for opportunities to educate the market about your knowledge of real estate. Right?
Yes, sir.
If they don't invite you to event, why don't you create your own event? You can start with an online event. You can start with an free online event. Let me ask you a question. If you do a real estate webinar, a masterclass, a real estate webinar on how to buy land, for example, and it's free, and God helped you, 500 people showed up in that free class, do you think you can convert a few of them into paying customers?
Yes, sir. Yes,
No, answer
sir.
me now. Instead of you run an ad to say come and buy property, let's say you run an ad, a free class on how to buy your first property in the UK, for example. Hello?
Yes, sir.
And you do the class for free. You pay for a Zoom plan. 500 people show up. Do you think if you teach for 40 minutes and then you make a call to action after that 40 minutes, do you think you can close even if it's 1 or 2? If you close 1, will that make up for all the trouble?
Yes, it will.
Think about it. Then what about after the class? You record the class just as I'm oh my god. You record the class just as I'm recording this Zoom now. Then you put the class on Google Cloud. Then you begin to drive traffic to that recorded thing. And so if you want to know how to buy your first property, watch this video. Because you know that after the video, there's a call to action. Say, fill this form. You already have a sales process. That's your funnel. Oh, God. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand me?
You do, sir.
So, if they don't invite you, you can do your own events. You need to see yourself as a consultant. A consultant is an educator. An educator is an information giver. Is it not so?
True.
Yes. Really, you are an educator. You are a real estate educator. The more knowledgeable you are, the chances are for you to sell becomes higher. All right, it's 1 hour. We usually take a short break after 1 hour. So let me pause and ask a question. What have you learned so far?
Yes, sir.
If somebody invites you to somewhere, and in that place that they invited you to, all your dream type of customers are gathered there.
Mm.
You know the type of customers that you know that once they see, they will buy. If 100 of them are gathered there, do you think you sell?
Definitely, sir.
If Dangote invites you to say, come on, my friends, me and myself and my friends, we are all together, about 50 of us, come and talk to us about the property. Do you think you sell?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why?
I should. Yes, I should.
Why?
Because
I'm in front of people that want to buy.
That's right. Are you in the right market that time?
yes,
Do you have
Yes.
traffic that time?
yes,
The only that can stop
and
is
the right offer.
the only that can stop is if your offer is shitty. Right?
yes, sir.
Oh yes.
Yes, sir.
So you want to optimize. Always ask, what am I optimizing for? I'm optimizing for eyeballs, traffic, offers. So always ask yourself these questions. So let me ask you, where do you get your current leads from? Anybody? If you have ever sold, if you made a sale, where did you find that lead?
From my contacts.
From your contacts, your existing contacts, right?
Yes, in my existing contact. Yes, sir.
Good. Somebody else, where did you get your leads from? If you have made a sale.
Okay.
And the thing about leads
Can
is,
you hear me?
yes.
Okay, I made mine from Insta.
From a total stranger, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Kingsley. How was
From
that
my
experience?
contacts.
From your contacts. Okay. Let's start with Kingsley.
Yes.
Kingsley,
Okay,
how was that
right
experience?
now, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Where do you work?
Okay, I live in Port Harcourt. I run a real estate branch in Port Harcourt.
Where did you hear about this
Teacher
conference?
accommodations.
Where did you hear about this program?
On Instagram, I follow your live some mornings before going to work.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I had to register.
Good. So how did you get that lead? So from
Okay,
Instagram, tell us.
just by, I think this is like my 49 real estate.
Okay.
I consistently post a video on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I don't have content to post, I go back and revisit my old post and bring it back again and
Very good.
refresh it.
Very good.
Make one or two slight changes to it.
Mhm.
If there's a new update on the property, maybe the property was for 20 million naira before and the price dropped, I just bring it back to the market again. just be in the face of your audience all the time.
Hmm.
So that is it. And the last sale I made was someone from Dubai. She contacted me from
It's a
Instagram.
lie. She saw your
Yeah.
content.
Yeah,
Then she
saw my
sent you a
content.
DM.
Yes.
Now let's
Yeah.
map out this guy's sales process. Can you listen now? You put out a piece of content, right?
Yes.
That content he put out, was it sales or marketing? Everybody answer. Was that sales or marketing?
Marketing.
Why?
Marketing.
Why?
Awareness.
Awareness.
Yes.
Now, if there was no awareness in the front end, would the woman come to his DM?
No.
Oh,
sir.
yes.
I don't think
Remember
so.
a statement I made? I said that you cannot get anybody interested in your product without awareness. Is it not so?
True.
True.
My brother, go ahead, Jerry. So you put the thing in the front end, then she sent you a DM. Is it
Yeah.
not so? How did you
Yes.
close her? What did you tell her when she
I
sent you a
think
DM?
she wasn't around. She had to send a representative to come, her in-law.
No, I'm coming. Before we get there, she sent you a DM. You do jump
Yeah.
on a call with her, or you sent her a DM back.
She actually sent a voice note, so I had to reply her.
Very good.
Try to-
Very
yeah,
good. What
in
did
the
she
voice
ask
note
you in the voice note? I'm sure she asked you the price.
She made a request actually
For you guys to have
for
a conversation.
property. Yes, first of all. Then she requested for a particular kind of property. I tried to get to know her problems and
Very
like
good.
what she wanted.
Very good.
I tried to understand what she wanted. She said she was looking for a commercial property, like 4 units or 5 units of 1-bedroom flats or thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there was a listing I have that matches what she wanted.
You had a
But
listing.
it wasn't in the location where she actually wanted.
Mm.
So, Port Harcourt these days, we have a lot of flyovers everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the major selling points was using those landmarks, describing it to her, because it's like it's been a while she was out of Nigeria. She doesn't know most of the places again. So she had to send her in-law, we had to do a video call, It was quite an interesting process, though. But at the end, we still closed the deal.
And she paid completely.
Yes, she paid.
Praise
completely.
God. Did you guys hear that story? Let's map it out. Let's map it out. Number one, he had something for her to see. Awareness. Remember now, look at the AIDA model now. Awareness. Right? After
Yes, sir.
awareness, she got interested. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because of the interest, she sent him a DM. Right?
Yes, sir.
From the DM, they hopped on a conversation. Right?
Yes, sir.
He probably impressed her in the conversation. Right?
Yes, sir.
She sent her in-law. Right?
Yes, sir.
A bit of back and forth, and then he closed. Are you seeing that process? So if you map that process out, you can pick each chunk of that process and say, how can I improve on the front end? On a scale of 1 to 10, how can I improve my pictures? How can I improve my videos to attract those kind of people? Right? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how can I improve on my questioning skills? Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how can I improve on my listings? Because for some people, my brother Kingsley, do you know that woman must have caused some people, they had only one property in their listings?
Yeah.
Like,
True.
come on now.
True.
But you were like the spa of real estate. In other words, you had more products than your competition.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaka Yabalaba. Hey, are you listening to me, somebody? Are you listening, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because you had a bucket of listings. If you told her, madam, I'm sorry, I only have one property, you would think she's not even serious.
Yeah.
But because your listings were much, that's why one of the critical things for real estate is not only to have a lot of prospects, you need to have a lot of listings.
True.
Let's clap for Kingsley. That was a powerful one. That's a
Thank you,
powerful
sir.
case study. That's a powerful case study. Are you guys understanding this whole process now?
Yes, sir.
So if I am Kingsley now, I just mapped out Kingsley's process for Kingsley now. If I'm Kingsley now, I will use the principle of the 1 to 10. Kingsley can say, you know what, on a scale of 1 to 10, how will I grade my videos and my content currently? Let's say I'm honest with myself. I say, okay, if I'm a 5 over 10, okay, wow, what can I do to make my content a 10 over 10 or an 8 over 10? Okay, I may want to use CapCut to edit my videos. I'll pay for the payment plan of CapCut, or I want to use captions. Kings can say, who is the best content that I really like on the real estate space? And let me spend time and study 10 of this person's videos. Am I talking to somebody now?
Yes, sir.
Kingsley may say,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
do I need to change my phone? Do I need to buy an extra phone and tell my cousin to follow me around? I'm sure I would shoot some bulk of videos and shoot. It's increasing the front end now. Kingsley may say, okay, do I need to now start doing Instagram live on property updates once a week? Do I need to go and buy a ring light from Garrison in Port Harcourt? Because that's where they take.
Yeah.
See, they laugh.
It's true.
Kingsley, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say here.
I understand what you're saying.
Kingsley may now say, okay, do I need to get a proper microphone like this so that the audio quality is better? I want to optimize on the front end. Next, Kingsley can now say, okay, right now on Instagram, you can actually now organize your DMs to sold, message sent. Do you know that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Kingsley can ask, okay, do I need to record an automated message so that once somebody sends me a message, they get an automated response immediately? Thank you for reaching out to the Kingsley Real Estate Property. My phone number is 00694386614. Can we jump on a WhatsApp call immediately like that? So that while he's doing inspection, that is a response. You are trying to optimize on each step. Kingsley may also say, you know what? The last conversation, this lady called me in Dubai. How can I record 1 or 2 of those conversations? I want to hear, what did I say to this woman that convinced her? What words did I use? Kingsley, have you ever called a big company and they tell you that this call is being recorded for training purpose? You don't hear that before?
Yes.
That's how they get better now. But we small business owners, we need to do like that. Because Kingsley, there's something you said that compelled that woman to say, I will send my brother-in-law. There's a question you ask. Kingsley, do you know that question can be the question you always ask anybody who calls you?
Powerful.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth, somebody help me, Holy Ghost. No, they feel that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Some people are not here in this class. They just put on the mic.
Yeah,
Then they hear me. So, are you seeing the 10 ways to generate leads? Have you seen them? Have you seen them?
Yes, coach.
Which one did Kingsley use to close a property? The woman bought multiple properties from Kingsley from Simply This in Instagram. The question is that we need to like things where they simple. We like very, when they say, may they bring sacrifice, may they do this one. People they like. Simple This. Instagram. Now, after you've gotten the lead, you must convert them into paying clients. Isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
So Kingsley has gotten the person now from Instagram. How do you increase your conversion rate? Some people get leads, but their conversion is poor. Hello? Some people get customers, but the customers don't pay. There's some people like that.
Yes.
Their problem is that they don't have a lead problem. They have a conversion problem. Some of you who are here watching me, you're very good at converting. Your problem is that you're not getting leads. Now, lie talk. If I talk to 10 people, I will sell like 3. True of us.
True, sir.
Yes, now, Abi.
True.
Abi? Good.
Yes.
So how do we increase the conversion? Are you seeing how I'm teaching this systematically? You get the leads. Now it's time to convert them. Is it not so? They are now in your DM. They've sent you a message on WhatsApp and say, let's talk tomorrow. Now they are in front of you now. They say, come and see me in my office. So how do you increase your conversion rates? Next. The following ways are: number one, listings. Somebody say listings.
Listings.
So you're on the phone with the client. You tell the client, I have a property in Rumukushi. I have one property in OGR. Client says, I don't want a property in OGR. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's the only property I have. You have poor listings. You have listing, not listings. Hey! In the in the collection of wisdom, there's how did they say it? In the multitude of wisdom, there's safety. Hello! In the multitude of real estate listings, there's financial safety. Hey! In the multitude of different properties to sell, there's bank account safety. He who has only one property to sell will have skinny children. Hey! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, this class. Oh. Everybody, put on your camera. I can see everybody.
But my camera has been.
We can hear you now.
But are you guys seeing the thread, the systematicness of this thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are you seeing the thread?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you look at it, that Kingsley did not sell that property by accident. That is the process. Let's go. So now, you are now in front of the clients. The client now says, how many properties? You are saying you only have one. You have reduced your conversion rate. Remember, conversion is, let's say, if you talk to 10 people, if you talk to 100 people, or you see 100 traffic, and 10 of them go to site with you, you have a 10% conversion rate. Is it not so?
Yes, sir.
Question is, why is the conversion rate poor? Sometimes it's because you have a listing, not listings. You didn't see that? You have only one property to sell. You don't have various properties to sell. Because if they say they don't like this, you could have said, what about this? What about this? What about that? So for you to have listings as well, you cannot depend on yourself. Your network becomes your net worth in your listings. You must be friends with other real estate people. True of us. Yeah, so that the one that you don't have, you call your other lady or friend, and then you split commission with them. You are increasing your listings. So you don't lose that client. The next way to increase your conversion is your proof. Your proof means that you document the fact that you have helped other people to get property before. Because human beings like to do things that they see other people that they see that other people have done. Your proof, your testimonials, your show working. This increases this. Let me ask you a question. If you are thinking about buying a property and there are two real estate people you are considering, you open their both Instagram. One of them, the first 5 videos you see, proof, sold. The other one, you see only one sold, or you didn't see any sold at all. Which of them will you consider really more? Which of them will you consider really more? Which of them?
The one with a lot of soul.
Yes, or the one that you saw, best realtor. I just won a car. International trip because of sales that I made. Which of them will you trust the most?
The one that has proofs.
Yes, because remember, people buy from people that they know, that they like, and they trust. Now, if they don't know you, they should trust you. And one way for them to trust you is proof of what you have done before. So are you seeing now that even if you cannot share testimonials of your client that bought property from you, you should share certain things that relate to the fact that you are making progress in this thing? You should. He said, don't hide your lights in a bushel. Make it shine. Right? Yeah, I know that you don't want to share, like, American real estate people and UK, they will tell you the numbers. Yeah, I coach a lady here in the UK. She's 26. She has bought 10 houses. 10. It's 26. 10 houses. She said it on Instagram. I bought 10 houses. You know, say for Nigeria, you know, go agree to down. Your man go call you, safe. Your mama go call you. Not lie. She go call you. You go call, you go advise. Your uncle go call you. Say, now so they say kill our cousin, oh.
My child.
Now so they say kill our cousin, oh. Hey. Not lie. But you have to figure out a way to do it creatively. There are people, even in my industry, that American people will tell you the numbers. Me, I cannot do that kind of thing, I can't. But I'll figure out my own way of sharing proofs. Am I making sense to anybody? Culture is also very important. True of us. Some of you, your cousins, when they answer me, so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, oh God. Culture is very important. Next is repetition. They need to be seeing you every time. Oh, this person sells property. This person sells property. Repetition of your content. Repetition. And even be smart, self. I heard Funke Ambassador Funke. You know her, right? Funke Kinde. You know her? I don't know if you know her. She's a real estate beast. She's massive. I spoke with her. I spoke with her on the same conference recently. I'm speaking for her next month or so. She said that if she posts a property, right, and somebody writes a reasonable comment about the property, says she will send the person a DM immediately. Are you interested in this property? You send them. You start conversation in the DM. I thought that was brilliant.
Brilliant concept.
Very brilliant. Next way to increase your conversion, tell people about the new deals. Is it not so?
Yes, sir.
New properties coming up, new development, new stuff, new pricing structure. Always be updating your market. Now, you don't only update your market on new properties, you should also update your market on new development around the property. Did you get that? So let's say in the property, a new shopping mall just opened. You can do a video of the fact that, hello guys, this property, 20 minutes walk, a new shopping mall just opened here. And of course, you know what that means. The value of the property is going up.
Yes.
Hello guys, I just passed somewhere now. As we speak right now, the Lagos State government, the country government, they are doing a road that leads directly to the place. So you are updating them on the progress that is taking place. Did you get that? Increasing your conversion rate that way. Next, you increase your conversion rates too through urgency. This promo is finishing in 21 days. This promo is finishing in 32 days. How many of you have tried to book a hotel before and they told you that only 2 rooms left? You quickly paid. Then you refresh the page. The next day, the thing is still there. Has that ever happened to you before? A sense of urgency. Another way to increase your sales conversion rate is a full funnel. Of course, the number of people. Then lastly is by association. Let me tell you how I bought my first property. I was at a client's office. I was coaching the liaison officer to the Nigerian army. I was coaching him on public speaking. As I was in his office coaching him, a lady walked in, updating him about his property that he bought. As I was there, I never get property. The man said, Paul, you're not going to buy property. I said, Papa, I'm not going to. How is that baby property? He said, how much you have? It's only 1 million I get right now. He called the lady. Say, take this 1 million from the guy hand. You go pay small. I said, Papa, you don't move a big work. I bought that property because of my association with that guy. Why do you think people associate with influential people? Because it gives credibility to your property. Does that make sense to anybody? Hello? This class, everybody, let's do some stretching exercise. Are you there? Let me talk about macaroni. Are you there? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
dear.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
now let me pause now and ask some questions. What have you learned so far?
good.
I've said some
I've learned
plenty
to
things. What
what
have you learned so far?
I think this is a push to look at my sales process, my past sales process, and fix every loophole. Fix every loophole, increase everything. From marketing, the listing, my content, the questions I ask, how persuasive I am, the urgency, everything. Fix every loophole. Because the process that gave me one client can give me 10 more clients. So I
Yes.
fix the loopholes.
Yes, increase your listings. Somebody else, please. What will you do different because of what you have heard so far? Christopher, Kingsley, Uchenna, Monica, Leke, Bumi.
Well, for me, I think it's the repetition process. You know,
How do you
just
mean?
keep on like repeating what you've been doing. Like the process that got you the first sales will always get you the second.
But
and
you
the
need
third
to
and the fourth.
unpack that process.
It's
You need
through
to
the
unpack
getting
that
more
process.
listing,
Yes.
getting more listing proofs
Yes.
to
Be
show that what you're
aggressive
selling
in
is
getting
genuine.
it. I know the funny thing, when you get new listings, you are more ginger to sell.
Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. So that's it for me. Getting more deals, like informing the audience about the developments around the property too.
Yes. Yes. Somebody else, please. What have you learned? All right, let's continue. So these are the ways through which you can increase your sales conversion rate. Let's look at questions, but because without questions, you can't sell. Let's watch this video first on the power of questions. This is how Grant Cardone trains his staff on how to sell. This guy is worth, I don't know, he's a billionaire. Has a private jet, but this is how he trains his people on how to ask questions in sales. Watch this.
Uncle GC, come on, man. How often would you consider role playing? How often would you recommend it?
Can you watch? Can you hear the video?
Role playing scripts
Every day, I recommend.
Can you hear the video?
Every day.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
It's worth doing. If it's worth doing one day, it's worth doing every day.
And how long would you recommend doing it with the team? Like 15 minutes?
Yeah. Where's Steve Spray? Where's the guys that do the role playing? Who wants to do this, Jared? Okay, let's do a little role play. Jared, who do we want to use here?
Who you got?
Role play the close. You come up here, guys. Come up here. Steve Spray, Mr. Steve Spray, farm boy. And Dave,
Come on,
my
Dave.
security.
Come on, Steve.
Okay, so you guys just want to talk about, what you've learned. How long you been there, Dave? 4 years?
4.5 years, yeah.
My place. How long, Steve?
5 years.
So what have you learned by being there?
Really just everything he talks about, what people are really thinking. You know, like when he told me that there's only 4 things people object to: price, time, stall, and product. But the first theory I was coming up with, the last one, I was like, oh dude, it's always the product.
Yeah.
So they don't believe something. And to ask the hard questions, hey, what do you not believe about what we're doing? And it changed everything.
Yeah, and he does a great job. Dave does a great job. The role playing and the training, the success meetings we have every day, how has that helped you both stay focused? And how has it contributed to your production?
First off, it's stable. I know it's happening every day. Every day at 8:40, from 8:40 to 9 o'clock, that's exactly what we're going to do every day. And for me, I got to the point where I get to help the new guys, which helps sharpen me. So the stable thing, there's no question on this is exactly what we're doing every single day. And
So they're doing role playing at what time every day?
8:40 to 9:04.
Yeah. So to answer your question, how long? They're doing about 24 minutes every day.
Are you seeing how they master the skill? 24 minutes every day they practice sales. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Continue. Let's watch this.
So do y'all want to show them how that works? Like we didn't plan this today. So it's Saturday. What would
So I was, hey, Steve, what are you working on today?
Are you sitting down? Are you standing up?
Either one. We usually sit down, stand up. I mean, it's, you know,
Sit down or stand
face to face. I mean, we role play with each other. I mean, Dave, this is Steve, Grant Cardone's office. How you doing this morning?
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, listen, Grant wanted me to reach out and give you access to the #1 sales training program in the world. You got 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'm not going to be interested, man.
I knew you weren't before I called you, but I wanted to get you access to it so that way you could use it before we talked. You got a couple of minutes? I could just give you access.
I tell you what, call me back in 2 weeks.
Done. I'll call you back in 2 weeks. But if you give me 30 seconds, I want you to know what I'm going to call you back about. Jump in front of a computer, go to CardoneUniversity.com.
I don't have time right now.
I know you don't. You got 15 seconds?
Okay.
Good. Go to CardoneUniversity.com.
And see, I'm not hitting, he knows what I'm going to say to him. I'm not coming up with stuff. It's something, I make it a real call. It's actually what we hear on the call. I'm busy, call me back. I'm not interested. And then that's out of the way. And it gets me to where I want to go.
So now he's got that out of the way. He's had his first guy tell him what? I'm not interested. What's he preparing for today? Right? What's the thing y'all say about Rusty? How long does it take to get Rusty?
1 day.
Sometimes 12 hours.
Yeah.
That was 3 hours.
So you got a sales team. Exactly. You got a sales team coming back from a vacation after 3 days. Can't even find himself for a day and a half. Can't find herself. Doesn't. You get on the phone, you call somebody. I'm not interested. Oh God, I hate this job. He got this handled already. 8:40. Okay, now we're gonna flip it and have Steve do it.
How long does it take to get Rusty in sales? This is a guy who does this every day. Billions of dollars in transactions. How long does it take to get Rusty? So that's 12 hours. Let's continue.
The other way, because go ahead.
Can I say one thing about this? So with the role play, it got me to like be in the position to understand what's going on. So when Grant tells me that it's all made up and I'm like, okay, good. And then I get on the phone with somebody who says, I don't have time right now. And Grant tells me that it's all made up. And I'm like, we don't have time for what, man? You pick up the phone.
Think about it.
He would have time if it was the right thing.
The same executive that says they didn't have time is going to go to the gym at 2 o'clock and work out. Like, you guys don't think that these people are so busy that they don't have time, right? I don't care who it is. Everybody makes time for things they want to do. They don't have time for people they don't know, never heard of, want to sell them something. They don't have time, right? So what they're going to do now is they're going to flip this. So Dave's going to make the sale and he becomes the customer. And by the way, you can learn as much from being a customer as being the salesperson. Ding-a-ling.
Hey, Steve, Dave here at Grant Cardone's office. What's happening?
Not much, man. What's happening?
I'll be real quick with it. Grant asked me to reach out to you. He's got a tool he created that increases sales by 40% in the first 60 days. He wanted me to give you some access to it. Do you have 2 minutes?
Yeah, not right now, Dave, but we're all good.
I knew you were good before I called you, man. We only do business with people that are good. I tell you what, give me 30 seconds. If you don't like what you see in the first 30 seconds, I'll hang up on myself.
Well, why don't you just email me something? Maybe we'll take a look next week.
Done. What's your email?
Steve@GrantCardone.com.
I'm going to send that right over to you. Now, what do I need to put in there that would actually get your attention? What are your people are working on right now?
Well, I mean, we're always working on everything.
Yeah, man, everybody's working on everything. But if there was one...
Well, I want you guys to just see the pattern in which they ask questions before we circle back on why all of this is important.
Yeah.
Watch this. You have no right to sell to anybody if you've not asked them questions.
Yes.
You have no right. In fact, we say that prescription before diagnosis is a fraud. Can you imagine a doctor and say you're not feeling well? Next thing the doctor says is operation. Would you run away? Would you run away?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
ask questions. You know, so like
Yes,
how is he doing you? When did it start? Right?
Yes, sir.
Same thing with sales. You shouldn't ask, sell without asking people proper. You need to diagnose the problem first. So there are two types of questions: the WH question and the how question. The WH question has to do with the who, what, where. The purpose of WH questions is to raise awareness. What is important to you in a property? For example, you're trying to raise awareness. The how questions are like verbs. They use to get quality information from people. So I want us to do a role play right now. I want one person to pretend to be the buyer, the other person to pretend to be the salesperson. Who wants to play? So that we can watch this. Let me see how you sell. Who would like to practice?
I would like to practice.
Great. Who's that? Who said that now?
Kingsley.
So Kingsley is selling. And who wants to buy?
I'll buy.
Okay.
All right. So who's the person that is buying?
Abdul Samad.
Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad, action. Call him, or let's say, let me give the context now. You saw his property on Instagram. You sent him a DM. You guys are on the call. Let me see how Kingsley sells. Action.
Okay, hey, Mr. Kingsley, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Okay, I saw one of your listings on Instagram, and I wanted to ask what the property is about.
Okay, which of the listing, please?
Yeah, I saw
which one in particular?
I saw a 3-bedroom apartment located at Lekki. I wanted to ask to see the value the property has.
Okay, for the property now, the 3-bedroom.
Yes, sir.
Is located in Lekki.
Okay.
And the features of this property comes with a lot of great features. Okay, first of all, let me ask, what is your budget? Do you have a budget?
I don't have a budget.
You don't have a budget?
Yes.
Okay. Are you the key decision taker?
Come again?
Are you the key decision taker? Like, are you getting the property for yourself, or is for someone else?
Okay, I'm a family man, so I'll need to consult my wife about it, but I just need to get the value of the house first.
Okay, the property is being listed for 25 million.
Okay.
Yeah. And it comes with a lot of great features. If you don't mind, you can come and see it physically or send someone if you're not available.
No, I could hear it over the phone.
Huh?
I could
The
listen
offer
to it over the phone.
Okay. First of all, the property, all the rooms are in suite. It comes with a large parking space.
Okay.
You said you're a family person, and I guess you have kids too. There's a lot of space for them to play and have fun.
Okay.
And also, the property is a contemporary property. The design is new.
Okay.
And I think it's also one of the important things about the property is in a secured neighborhood. So your family is secure. The access is restricted. You don't have anybody just barging in on you like that. And it comes with the area also enjoys constant power supply too. So these are the amenities that you enjoy if you own this property. Constant power supply, the security of the neighborhood. And the access road is tarred. Your car don't need to go through bumps and gallops for you to get home. It's a smooth drive to your house.
Okay.
If you don't mind, you can arrange for inspection so I can come see it physically.
All right, I'll send you a representative to take a look at it.
All right, I appreciate it. What's the name, please? Let me see the number.
Give them a round of applause. Kingsley. Kingsley.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I want to be the salesperson now. I want you to call me. So call me.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Paul. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Kingsley. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Okay. I was just passing through Instagram and I saw this property on your page, which I which I would like to find out more information about. It's a 3-bedroom located in Ada George, here in Port Harcourt.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Kingsley, for calling. All right. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions so that I can serve you on this call?
Sure.
Great. So that's a great property, but I want to ask you a question. Are you looking at it for commercial purpose or for residential purpose?
So residential.
Oh, fantastic. That's good. So, Mr. Kingsley, what in a residential property, right? What are some of the things that are very important to you that must be in a property before you make a buying decision?
Okay, to me, I always look out for the security of the neighborhood.
Security?
The accessibility of the property. Does it have close proximity to the main road where I can easily go out and come back anytime I want? And also, I need a place that is also like the price is also okay for me, not too high and not too low, just in between.
Fantastic. Is that all? Is there anything else?
I need a place with all the rooms and suites, and a place with constant light too. Like the area enjoys constant power supply. You know, this part of just constant power supply. Let me leave it at that.
Very good. So if I hear you correctly, you say you want a place that has good security, access roads,
yes,
close to the main road, good level of power supply. All right. And the room should be in suite. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So then this property that you saw at Ada George ticks all those boxes because it is 40 seconds, it is 60 seconds from the estate where the property is into the main road in Ada George. Okay. All the rooms are en suite because we've got 2 rooms upstairs and 1 room downstairs, and all the rooms are all en suite. The company that does the security of that company has recently been voted as one of the top security companies in Nigeria. It's called Bede Bede Security.
Yeah.
We all know that light is not very constant in Nigeria, but the good thing at this area, they enjoy at least 3 hours of light uninterrupted every single day because it is 3 hours from the Shell camp.
Yeah.
All right. So these are all the features that the property ticked, all the boxes that you spoke about.
Can I arrange for an inspection to come see it physically?
Sure, fantastic. That's what I wanted to say immediately. Now, today is Saturday. Is Monday or Tuesday a great time for you to come and see it?
I think Tuesday afternoon will be perfect for me.
All right. Is 9 a.m. or 12 noon a good time for you?
12 noon.
All right. I have other inspections on that property about that period of time. So I've booked you for 12 noon.
Okay, I'll be there.
That's very, very, very true because I had like 5 of this property. We've sold 4 already. So 3 already, remaining 2. So it'll be good for you to come and check it out.
So I will come on Tuesday.
Thank you very much, Miss.
12 noon.
God bless you. Have a great day.
You're welcome.
So, guys, what do you observe about my call and his call?
Okay, the first thing I observed was you were not just throwing out the features of the house blindly to him. You first got his desires from a property. Then you designed the house in a way that it matches, like it answers the problems or what he was looking for in the house.
Very good.
And 2, in the ending, I saw that you created a sense of urgency.
Correct. What did you guys observe?
Okay. You also got an exact time and an exact date for him to inspect me.
You were listening. Awesome. Someone else, please. You're not in this class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. What else did you observe?
I noticed you tried to understand the pain point of the client, which is Kingsley. I think try
Very
to
good.
understand the problem that's what they're actually looking out for in a residential apartment.
That's a standard question I always ask. A very powerful question. Kingsley, did you observe that at some point I took a pause? That pause is very powerful. That pause is a very, very powerful thing.
Yeah.
Did you observe when I matched your needs with the features of the property, I shut my mouth.
Yes,
You now began to sell yourself, and you now said, "When can I come and see it?"
Yes.
Did you get that? So let's.
Yes, I did.
Knowing what I mean, did you also observe how I got the appointment? I didn't leave it blank. Always give them options. Is Monday or Thursday a good time? People like to feel as if they were the one that chose it. Oh, 9 o'clock is fine. Okay, that's fantastic. Then always put that sense of urgency. Okay, 9 o'clock is fine because I have another inspection for 9:45 or 10 o'clock. I'm getting the guy, making the guy realize that you're not my only client, too. but in a subtle way.
Yes.
That's fantastic because we had 10 remaining 3. That it'll be good for you. I dropped it in his hand. I never told him, okay, now let 3 remain. No. I use, inception. Oh God, you understand what just happened here?
Yes, sir.
So Kingsley, knowing what you now know, I want you to sell again. Sell to Anne. Anne, are you here? Anne, are you here?
Yes, I am. Good evening, sir.
So Kingsley, sell to Anne. Anne sells a lot on Instagram as well. So Anne, let's say Anne is selling one of our maisonettes. You saw it. Let me see. I want Anne to call you. And Anne, try to sell. Act as if you saw one of your own property and say, Mr. Kingsley, I just saw this property. And let's see how Mr. Kingsley goes. And Mr. Kingsley, also, when you're on the call, always say to yourself, what is the objective of this call? Do I want an inspection? Do I want another meeting? Because when you're selling an high-ticket item like a property, most likely they won't do the transfer on the phone, will they?
No.
No.
Good. So let's see how that goes. So Anne, call Kingsley. Let me see whether Kingsley understood the protocol. Guys, can you keep it down? Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Bring.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Kingsley here.
So okay. Hi, Kingsley. I
Good
saw
evening,
one of your.
Kingsley, hang on. I want to understand something.
You.
Your tone of voice should match the tone of the client.
Okay.
Your tone right now is very relaxed. I'm listening. I'm like your manager in the office that listens to the calls that my salespeople are making.
Okay.
Well, you want to raise your tone a little bit, more enthusiastic.
Okay.
But people buy you first when they buy the property. So action, call her again. Call him again. Anne, call him again.
Bring.
Hello, good evening.
Better. That's the Kingsley I know. Also, yeah.
Okay. Hi. Hello. Are you the owner of the Instagram page Wakana Properties?
Yes. Yes, I am. Good evening. How may I help you today?
Evening. Yeah. So I was scrolling past some properties on Instagram and I stumbled on your property. I saw a 5-bedroom duplex and we look at Orchard Road, and I wanted to find out more details about it. I like the place. It looks like what I'm looking for. So I don't know if you can tell me about the place.
Okay. Good evening. Can I ask you some questions, if you don't mind?
Oh yes, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay. The 5-bedroom, are you looking at maybe staying there for yourself, or is for commercial purpose? You're looking at leasing it out?
Very good.
No. It's for me. It's for me and my family.
For you and your family?
Okay.
What are the key things you look at for when looking for properties? Like, a suitable property for you and your family, what are the key things you look out for that are essential to you?
Well, I like big rooms. I would like the rooms to be big and en suite, and possibly maybe the sitting room should be downstairs, and maybe a small sitting room upstairs as well, and then enough room in the compound to park at least 4 cars.
4 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. What if I tell you that this property matches all the description you are looking at for, and the rooms are very massive. He also has this living room, like a family lounge upstairs, and the property it has ample parking space. You can park at least 6 cars in the compound.
Okay.
You can even qualify it, Kingsley, so that it feels more real. You say because this is a gated estate, at least in front of your house, you can park 2 of your cars, and the other ones you can park in the common area in the estate. So it's more real. I don't know if you feel me right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Right.
Okay, so this property matches. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. So the room sizes, you said they are big. Like so what's the size? I want to have an idea. Can you give me like I don't know, like is the size of
this is where your technical skill come in. 2 square meter. 2 square meter.
For the master's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
For the master's bedroom, you should be looking at it's I don't want to sound not sure. For the master's bedroom, it is 18 by 18 meters.
That means, Kings, hang on. You translate it to say that means a bed, how do they call those kind of beds?
6 by 6 bed.
6 bed can enter the room comfortably. For the children bedroom, that means a 1-person bed comfortably can. You understand me?
Yes.
So anytime you tell them the square meters, translate it. The kitchen, you say, you can say, oh, the kitchen is 42 square meters. That means a 4-burner gas cooker and a washing machine can sit in the kitchen comfortably.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So the master's bedroom is 18 by 18 meters. It can contain a 6 by 6 bed with more space for you to put a couch. And for the children's room, I think a 4 by 6 bed can fit in comfortably there. And it also has a closet for the kids. Then the guest room is designed in a way to make your guests feel at home when they visit you. So it's also spacious, measures about 12 by 12 meters, and also a 4 by 6 bed can fit into the room with a closet too, and it's also en suite.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the estate, can I bring my gen, or I don't need to bother about lights? What's the lights arrangement in the estate?
Very good question.
Okay, for the estate, it's self-service. You're being provided with electricity, and you're just you're being given power, or supply power to you in the estate.
Okay.
You buy your what's it called?
Your prepaid
you buy your prepaid cards and recharge it in your meter, and you have electricity. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pay as you go.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for answering my questions. I would like to discuss with my husband, and I'll get back to you.
Okay. When, please? When can I get?
Let me jump in. Let me jump in. Say it again. Say I like to discuss with my husband. Say it again.
I would like to discuss with my husband and get back to you.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. And I mean, anybody that wants to buy a property like that is good to consult with other people. But Ma, we've been talking now for the past 5 minutes. If your husband says yes, will you go ahead with this property?
Well, I would still need to come and look at it physically, and be sure that it ticks all my boxes. But if it ticks all my boxes, I do like the place, and I'm actually looking at some other places. So don't worry, I'll just come and look at it and get back to you.
Fantastic. So today is Saturday. Is Tuesday or Thursday good time for you to come and look at it?
Thursday is fine. Thursday is fine.
Thursday is fine, right? It's 10 a.m. in the morning or 2 p.m. in the afternoon a good time?
2 p.m. is fine.
Right, so I just pulled out my Google calendar now and I put it because I have another inspection for property in that our estate for 3 p.m. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. That's okay.
All right. So I'll see you by 3 p.m. on Thursday afternoon.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But in the meantime, is this your WhatsApp number, ma'am?
Yes, it is. It is.
Right. So I did a video of the property, both inside and outside. Can I send that to you for you to be looking at?
Yes. That would be nice. That would be nice.
I just did that. Have a great day. See you on Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kingso!
That was nice.
Like there's no way that kind of client would. In fact, there's no hiding place. She's not going anywhere. Like
I'm telling you.
Like
everything came into play. The urgency, and everything.
Yeah.
And are you guys seeing why I encourage you to at least record one of your sales calls once a month or twice a month? Listen to it again.
Yes, sir.
That's the way to get better.
Some
of you listen to your sales calls, you will cringe. So, that's how they talk. Oh
my God.
But the purpose is for you to get better.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Now, Kingsley, and let me ask you a question. Can you imagine you doing this kind of role play with somebody twice a week or once a week? You know, you'll be a killer on the phone. You'll be dangerous. Right?
Yeah.
Think about it, Kingsley. Can you imagine? Say, call one of your friends and say, guy, let me just do role play. How they talk on sales. You know, you get better.
Yes.
Bro.
You get better.
That's how you grow.
Practice makes perfect.
I'm telling you, I don't want to keep you guys more than this. We are still on the sales process. We'll continue tomorrow. Are you guys enjoying the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You enjoy today. It's practical, right?
Yes, sir.
I have a question though.
Sure, go ahead, please.
My question is, so for existing clients, what are the things I can do to make them a darling of my brand? Like they'll be like my ambassadors, people that are already, to have that connection with them such that the relationship continues and they keep buying from me and even bringing more people.
Very good.
Yes.
Do you have any nurturing strategy for your existing clients? Some way to nurture them. What I mean by that, do you have an email list? You send them an email. Did you put them in a broadcast list where you send them stuff once a month?
Yeah, I actually have a broadcast list for them. But okay, so I used to do every day before, but I reduced it to twice a week.
Okay. Another thing that you can do, have you thought about calling your top customers on the phone? All of them.
Oh, okay.
So say thank you for ever buying a property from me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Update them on what's coming. Then ask them that, would you mind, referring me to people in your circle of influence?
Okay.
Sell. Most of them will not, but a few of them will.
Okay. All right, that's a good one.
Another thing you can think about, maybe towards the end of the
Good evening, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes. Can I ask a question or when you're done?
Sure. No, one thing I wanted to say that, have you thought about also doing like a client appreciation day?
Oh, okay. So how do I go? Like what does it entail?
Yeah, I know you are in the UK at the moment, but if you can do it, whether it's virtually or physically, but you want to have some sort of thing to appreciate all your clients, to say thank you, so that they can also meet each other.
Oh, like a meeting.
Yes, if you can.
Oh, a contemplation day. Okay.
If you can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
Oh.
Nigerian breweries, we call all their customers. UBA will call all their customers.
Okay. Nice one. That's nice. I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
All right.
So that way, you are making them more endeared to the brand.
Okay.
Okay, ask your question. The next person.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So, I know we've been discussing a lot about how we can improve on our client services and all that. How do we actually treat unsatisfied clients?
So we have a class more customer service.
Not really customer service, but generally still sales, and you're trying to make them buy back. Okay, over times, we understand in the real estate sector, there are times that developers actually give deadlines or timelines on when delivery is going to come, and then it doesn't come. And then on most occasions, we have so many aggrieved clients where they are so upset about the whole situation, and it's not as a result of the fact that the developer doesn't want to deliver, but due to so many economic factors and then inflation and all that, it comes through, and then you send a newsletter, you send them a mail, and then you just reach an agreement. Okay, let me just give a call to all these people, and then sometimes you tried your best and it's still like sometimes they are so emotionally attached to this whole thing.
Yes.
But how much more can one improve based on
Very
that?
good. Very good question. Let me answer that question from my own experience. You must get to the point whereby the things that you cannot do anything about, let them consign you, but then don't let them bother you in this real estate business. Because a developer that does not deliver, there's nothing you can really do, really. Is it not so?
Yes, sir.
What you can do is that you are communicating effectively with the people that bought the property through you.
Yes, sir.
When I bought my first property, you know how long it took for them to deliver that property to me? I don't even call the name of the company. Their customer service is terrible. Communication is bad. The salesperson through which I bought the property, she just abandoned me. Yes. So what you can do is that you have relationship with the customers. First of all, explain to them, I've done my best. I'm talking to them. You don't be angry. You have to keep doing that until that property is delivered.
Yes, sir.
You have to. If you need to schedule an alarm in your phone to be calling them or emailing them once every 2 weeks, please do it. They will love you for it. They will still be angry on the phone, or they'll be shouting, but something they will tell them, this lady is a good person. Because that gap of communication is where the problem is. Do you understand me? That's where the problem is. Next thing, you also want to also pick developers that you can work with, because some developers are crazy. Do you understand me? Even though we are saying listings, it's not every developer's property that you should list.
Very true.
Yes.
So you don't have problem.
Okay, in a situation whereby you don't sell for different companies, you actually have one entity person, but you sell for just one company. Probably you're the sales staff or the customer service unit and all that. How do you manage that relationship over time?
So you work in the company, right?
Yes.
You collect a salary in the company. I mean, so that is a tough one to be. I mean, you cannot even, it's a money. Sometimes even the problem is the developers is not even their problem. The price of cement just skyrocketed. Isn't also the price of rock just went up. Isn't also so they can't.
The reason why I'm raising this point is because on most occasions, we've seen different kind of people leaving an organization, not because they don't like the organization, not because they don't want to be with the organization, but because as a result of this. And then on most occasions, this actually affects their integrity. Their integrity level is being reduced to no amount because the company is not doing what is meant to be done. And then how do one reach that gap?
Yes. So I had good intentions, but there's nothing you can do about that, really. It's nothing. It's a management issue. There's nothing you can do, really. You can't go and meet your MD. You know, build this house quickly. Some of them made wrong choices and wrong decisions. There's nothing to do about it, really. The only thing you can do is that you have to keep communicating with your current customers and either helping them find an alternative or something. My own case is that the person that I bought the house through, she left it. She got to chase more business. Yeah. Communication is the biggest problem in business. It is the biggest problem.
Exactly.
Any company that wins its communication, they will always win. It's the biggest problem. That communication gap is the biggest problem in relationships, in business. This is the reason why even you, as you begin to grow, you want to have one or two people to work with you to manage. It's called client management. Have you heard that thing before? Have you heard that thing before? Client management. You don't hear that thing before?
Relationship management.
Good, because at some point, the number of clients you have, only you alone cannot manage them. Is it not so? You have to get new clients. Huh? You can't only be telling the other client, don't be angry, don't be angry. You need to get new clients, true of us.
Yes, true.
Yes. You either pay somebody part-time to do that for you once a month, or you automate that. Because you can't be managing what you have and not get newer things. So what you say is a legit concern. I was in London with the guys that have BRG. You know them now, Tony Aspire. You know they just finished Ambience. They delivered Ambience. True of us.
Yes.
They said when they couldn't deliver the time they wanted to deliver, they got in touch with their customers, explaining to them that some of them were angry. But that communication, it helped. Now they've delivered Ambience. You know too.
That's complete.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. I hope I answered that question for you well.
Yeah, that's fine. But I wanted to ask one last question.
Sure, go ahead.
As a salesperson who is so passionate about what you want to do, and then this comes as your current, what do you advise that person to do?
If I'm you, I'll be blunt to leave the company. Straight up.
To leave the company, really?
Huh?
I said you'll be bloody to leave the company.
I will, because that is going to stall your progress.
Okay.
At the end of the think about it, if the company consistently does not deliver, that means you cannot get new clients now.
Yeah, exactly. You're referring
and you sell for only them.
Yeah.
You want to ask them, why am I still here? What do I really want?
You're right.
Yes. What do I really want?
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
But it's a problem in the industry. I know if you come, I don't want to mention their name. They've lost a lot of their good stuff because of this thing. They've lost most of. I'm telling you. And some of these developers, they take more than they can chew. Have you noticed that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. They do more than they can handle. Sometimes they're eating their pride.
Yes, you're right, sir.
They see other people doing bigger development. They also want to do.
And diverting funds.
And they will never take advice from you. They'll say, if you don't, you know why not get the kind of money why I get, leave me.
Sorry, can I ask a question real quick? Okay, so I watched one of your videos and you were talking about when a customer asks about the price of a particular property, and you were like, okay, you wanted to first give the person the value that he will be getting before you tell the person the price. So I want to know is it right to put the price of a property like on Instagram, like in the awareness process, or we should hide the price? Then when the person is in our DMs, that's when we reveal the price to the person.
Put the price and then explain the value of the property in the body.
Okay.
Yes, what is there? Okay. They can ask for more information, send me a DM, but put the price. I know one of my clients sold the house for 100 something million in Lekki now. It was on Instagram. They put the price there. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Was this class useful to anybody?
Yes, sir. Very.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. You will get the replay tomorrow before the next class. Tomorrow is the last day. We'll tie everything up tomorrow. Hope this was useful to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Kingston.
you very much.
Are we going to have a good dinner after this?
Hey, what? You said what? I didn't hear what you
Dinner.
said. Dinner.
Say group dinner after this.
No, I'm coming to Lagos. I'm coming. Hang on. I'm coming to Lagos. I'm coming to Lagos in July. I'm going to Lagos between July and August. I would like to have a meetup with all of you.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes,
We really
All right, sir. No problem, sir.
Yes.
A physical one. Thank you.
Please, Coach, when you're coming, can you just let us know, like, so that those of us that doesn't stay in Lagos can plan ahead?
Yes, I did it last year. People came from another, even from Port Harcourt. We had 100 and something people. It was sold out.
Coach, we here, Uncle.
So you guys are coming in the UK, right? We have to organize something.
Yes, now.
We have to organize like a meetup in the UK, right?
I'm coming to London next. I'm coming to London next week.
Well, that's cool. I have a program in London on the 4th of June.
Is it a real estate program?
Let's talk outside this.
Okay.
All right, thank you, everybody. Kingsley, thank you. Bumi, thank you. Emmanuel, thank you. Beatrice, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
All right, Coach. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.